for. You son of a bitch. How are you?
PCU, Prank Call Underground Radio.
It doesn't.
Two gay men took off their clothes, climbed a tree, and engaged in lewd sex acts for 4 hours in the tree before hundreds of onlookers.
We are controlling transmission.
Vulva is what girls have down below.
Your breasts grow firm and blossom under their canopy of fragrant silken skin. Feel your breasts swell. Feel them grow firm as they blossom to their natural limit. Feel the sensation.
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
KK's Lunatic Fringe.
All systems go. Prepare for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to adventure in the amazing year 400 million.
You
stop. Oh, stop. Oh, I can't breathe. Stop.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, and welcome to KDK's Lunatic Fringe. As you can hear, I have a cold and I feel like shit. But I'm going to try to do the show anyway, because I figure maybe it'll cheer me up, because I felt like shit for the past couple days, and I'll probably be calling in sick to work tomorrow. That'll make me feel better. And I'm on all sorts of cold medication, so I probably shouldn't be drinking any alcohol. So it'll be a sober program tonight, so less belching. I might smoke some weed, but my throat is killing me. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff that we can do tonight. We have a lot of ideas for prank calls coming in. I have a couple of bad prank calls I can play that we can make fun of. I have some new fake celebrity prank call numbers. I'm not sure if they're fake or not, because I've only listened to one and I thought it was fake. But I have a bunch of prank calls to famous people, including Tiger Woods, Steven Spielberg, Paul McCartney, Luciano Pavarotti, Janet Jackson, Gary Dell'Abate, David Letterman, Britney Spears, Bill Gates, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. The only one I heard is the Schwarzenegger one, and from what I hear it sounds like somebody trying to pretend that they called Arnold using a soundboard. So these are probably all fake and retarded, but, you know, sometimes it's fun just to play something that we know sucks, just so we can mock it. God, I feel like such shit. Why do I get a cold in the middle of the summer? I was thinking, okay, I'm not going to do the show tonight, because I feel like crap. But Ghetto Style's not on tonight either, because Ted is out tonight. Ted won't be joining us tonight, because him and his old lady are celebrating their anniversary. Happy anniversary, Ted. And Mrs. Ted. I forget Mrs. Ted's name right now. And also, in the chat room, you can be a bystander for the war of disses that is supposed to occur tonight between Little Evil Neo in the chat room and Juggle Who. I'm not sure what name he'll be using in the chat room, but Juggle Who and Neo are planning a battle of wits and words tonight in the chat room. It's going to be an old-fashioned diss-off. Maybe we can work some Yo Mama jokes in there, too. Hello, Monkey Richie. Monkey Richie from Atlantic Dimensions joining us in the chat room. If you want to join us in the chat room, if you have an idea to send me for a prank call, or if you want to watch this disc contest when it begins, you're going to have to go to our chat room at kdkprankcalls.com, click on the link for the chat room, or if you're an IRC user, go to irc.centralchat.net, and the room is KDK, and I need to go blow my nose and cough up some phlegm, so I'm going to play the first of these bogus prank calls, the only one that I've listened to yet. It's one to Arnold Schwarzenegger, supposedly, and I'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Doug Gilmore. I'm calling back from the office of the Prime Minister of Canada.
Okay.
I'm with the Prime Minister right now. Do you think that Mr. Schwarzenegger would be available?
Yes. Would you like to put him on the line?
Yeah, that's it. He's with me right now.
I'll put you right through.
Okay, he's on.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Very fine, and yourself? This is Jacques Létier, the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a great honor to speak to you.
Oh, thanks a lot, Arnold. I'm really happy to speak to you.
How did your meeting go with President Bush?
Oh, it was great. Really, we spoke about a lot of problems in Iraq. I hope we're gonna...
You see what I mean? Totally fake. This cannot possibly be real. Even though Arnold's not all that bright, he's got to realize that that's not a real voice. Unless the Prime Minister of Canada really sounds like that. I don't know, I can't say, because I haven't really heard him lately. But I doubt it.
Kick Saddam's butt.
Exactly, now you're talking.
Yes, totally, because Mr. Bush gave me a lot of good arguments. I'm going to send the Canadian Army.
That's fantastic. I'm very happy to hear
that. And believe it or not, we're going to have guns this year.
Very happy to hear that I'm getting this great honor from you next year.
Yes, and I think that a man of your value and intelligence should consider running for office as president one day. I hope you will.
I will. This is the next thing.
Oh, this is really great. It's an honor to decorate you because I'm your biggest fan. I saw all your movies. Commando, Conan the Barbarian, and of course, Kindergarten Cop.
Well, thank you. And I had a great time actually filming one of my movies up there in Canada.
You know, if this is really Arnold Schwarzenegger, it would have been funny to say, oh, I love your movies, like all the bombs, like End of Days and Eraser, they kicked ass.
Filming Sixth Day in Vancouver, which was a terrific place to film.
Oh, yes. Are you serious? In Vancouver?
Yeah, in Vancouver, that's right.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was filmed in Vancouver. As a matter of fact, talking about Terminator 3, we have finished filming now, and it will come out next summer.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yes, I'm very excited about it. But anyway, I'm looking forward to receiving this great honor and award, and I will see you hopefully then.
I even learned some of the liners in your movies. Oh, you're my favorite actor.
Right. That's terrific.
Yes, you see, I've been a little bit an actor myself as a student.
That's right.
I could help you in politics, and you could give me a hand in acting.
Now you're talking, you see? That's what we do.
Thanks a lot, Arnie.
Okay, so that's what we do. That's the deal.
Okay, well, then, if we start now, what do you think about that? I'm gonna try, okay? Hasta la vista, baby. Is that good?
Good. Very good.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Now, why don't you just give me the line, I'll be back.
I'll be back. No, I'll be back.
Very good.
That's good?
Very, very good.
Oh, this is excellent.
But you made the entrance examination perfect.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
What can I say except, hasta la vista, Arnie?
Okay, hasta la vista, Prime Minister.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Schwarzenegger. And before I end this call, I must tell you something.
Yes.
I am not really the Prime Minister of Canada, sir.
Yes?
No, we are les justiciers masqués.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's a joke.
I mean, it's okay.
Do you like being pranked?
Yeah, I think it's a great joke.
Do you think I've got a good impression of Mr. Chrétien?
It's a perfect imitation because, I mean, to me, one French accent or the other is not that much different.
Thanks a lot, and seriously, I hope the Prime Minister of Canada will call you soon.
You got it.
Thanks a lot, Arnie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm not sure why that was skipping a little. When I listened to it before, I wasn't skipping. Maybe I need to close shit on my computer. I don't have anything open, though, except the chat room and a couple Explorer windows. Well, anyway, as you could hear, now that I hear it again, I'm convinced that is a fake prank call. There's no way that's real. There's no way somebody as famous as Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to entertain somebody who's talking to him with such a crappy voice as that. And pardon me while I open up a can of ginger ale. That's right, no beer tonight because I have a cold and I'll just end up puking everywhere because I'm on all kinds of medications. And everybody, kids out there, don't mix up medications, no matter how minor they may seem, with any kind of alcohol. Because remember, that's how River Phoenix died. And we have a ton of messages coming in from the chat room. Everybody's all excited and giving me all kinds of ideas tonight. And let's see what we have coming in. First person in the gate was Starlight, who says, I went to your journal the other day. Fascinating. I left a couple posts. And that's cool. Everybody should check out my journal. But it's not for the faint-hearted and it's not for children. You probably think nobody goes there. My pic is on there, too. I don't get it. Okay, so I can see what Starlight looks like. I can finally see what she looks like because she left her picture in my journal. So if anybody wants to go see what Starlight looks like, you can go look for it in my journal in one of the replies, I guess. Okay, Starlight has a bunch of confirmed working numbers. Church's Chicken in Compton. A KFC in Compton. I've also got a number for Kitchen Magicians Heavenly Wings and Things in Compton. The Kitchen Magicians Heavenly Wings and Things. And a Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits. And Shanika Jenkins in Compton. These are all in Compton. And Stan the Man says, here's a confirmed number for Jack, a real asshole. And it's confirmed, so maybe we can give that a call later on tonight. You know, I'm a little hesitant to do prank calls because my voice is all off, and I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to do Jill or Ed probably, because I'm just going to end up breaking down in a coughing fit. And plus, if I do a funny prank call, it's not going to sound like me because I have a cold, so people will be saying it's not me forever. Anyway, you can play the prank I did on the show tonight. Can you play my fat hoe prank right now? My chick wants to hear it. I'm sorry, Intros, I have not edited last week's program. I'm 2 weeks behind. I edited the July 17th program, and I have a couple calls from that episode that I can play for you. I can play Ryan's call to the Bull Fool family, or Full Bull, whoever the hell they were. Mr. Peepers has Barbara Burnett, the crazy old lady, grandmother of actress Olivia Burnett. I remember her. She is the one who he called and he was getting feedback, and she started talking to her own echo from the feedback and then cracked herself up. Brian Burnett, Olivia Burnett's father. I called him last year on Valentine's Day with a Rocky Balboa soundboard asking him out on a date. He got a little upset because I called at 3 in the morning. And then Coon Dung, confirmed at 10:10, 7 minutes ago. Little Evil Neo has a friend, Erica, knew this lady for 9 years. Recently, the two stopped their friendship, and now Joe is talking shit about Erica. Joe is 27, a nurse in New York. She lies constantly. I know several people like that who also live in New York. And is just a downright bitch. So we have her cell phone number confirmed working, and we can call this downright bitch later. We have Chet Show, White Rabbit, Rafiki Simba, Rod Knockers. Oh, don't make me laugh, it hurts. Rod Knockers. That sounds like, that's got to be a poor name if I ever heard one. Mpanzu Fumukuamu. Tim Crockett. Gretchen Flaum. Yildred Smargon. These are all confirmed working numbers, so there really is somebody in the world named Yildred Smargon. Satan has a bunch of businesses that he's sending in, all confirmed working in Compton. We got McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes, Bunny's Liquor, Dee's Liquor, Jack Rabbit Liquor, Jerry's Liquor Store, New Compton Liquor, Air Bail Bonds. Oh, don't make me laugh. Cassidy Jack, Bail Bonds, Ernie Lopez, Bail Bonds, Glenda's. You know, when I think of Compton, I think of Popeyes, liquor stores, and bail bondsmen. Operator says, Dave, please get to the Jack number my cousin's giving to you. Please, because that guy's an asshole and he deserves it, and it's great material. Okay. Jim3775, I have Walmarts and 7-Elevens in Connecticut and strip clubs and escort services in California. Great. So we have Walmarts in my area, a bunch of different Walmarts in my area, a bunch of different 7-Elevens in my area, and, you know, I know the guy who works at this one in Danbury, and he's very Hindi. He's the whole dot and towel, the whole 9 yards. Strip clubs, Exotica, Hawaii Theater, Hollywood East, Miss Kitty, City of Industry, California. Spearmint Rhino. What a horrible name for a strip club, Spearmint Rhino. High Class Beverly Hills Escorts, Heather, Terry Lynn, Angelina, Veronica Franco. We can call and get an escort. Low Class Compton, City of Industry, and Inglewood Escorts. Bad Girls. Oh, cool. We've got High Class Escorts and then Low Class Escorts. So we go from Heather, Terry Lynn, Angelina, and Veronica Franco to Bad Girls and Cherry Private and Diamond and Amour. Asian Beauties, Asian Temptress, Beautiful Asians, International Beauty, LA Bad Girls. Yeah, I want a bad girl. I want a chick who's gonna hit me over the head with a pipe and steal my wallet. Lovely Asian, Perfect Companion, Pretty Woman Escorts. GDUP says I have a number for a CD store in Houston, a rap store. And it's confirmed working because he used to work there. It's called Stick Horse Records. Now there you go. There's another horrible name for a rap store. Starlight is sending in more. We have, wow, this is a lot of information for me to go through. We've got Siobhan Jackson, Fred Titty, Anita Wiener, Perfect $1 Chinese food, ew. Invisible Empire, Knights of the Ku Klux Klan of Indiana. Oh my. Do I want to prank the KKK? You know, they might send somebody over here because, as everybody who listens to Pindar knows, I'm black as night. Absolutely beautiful Asian playmate, new in town. We've called her before, and she was very, angry. She didn't want to play. I called her a few weeks ago. It was hilarious. She called you a biatch. She asked where you were located last time. Tell her you're at 35 South Parsons. Probably a friend of his. TS Chocolate Cuties. As far as I know, TS stands for transsexual. So we have a transsexual escort service, I think, possibly. She-mail's gone wild. Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, I'm in such pain. I really shouldn't be doing this program right now. She-mail's gone wild. Sexy, classy she-mail college girls. Now, they wouldn't really be girls if they have a penis now, would they? Kenya, Naya, Morit, in town for a limited time. All fantasies fulfilled. Blah. Oh, he wants me to say I'm from 35 South Parsons because that's like the ghetto in this city. Greek mistresses with power slaves. You will get it good. In, out. 7 nights. An intro says my girlfriend thinks your voice is sexy. Well, that's wonderful. Even though I sound like real crap. Damien is voting for Fred Titty in the chat room. And I noticed that Juggle Who and Little Evil Neo are both in the chat room. So apparently, maybe the diss-off has begun. I'm not sure. Let me find my little phone card. Let me, I think I'm going to warm up with a random local number. And I forgot to put this phone on the hook today, so I'm going to at some point have to go grab the phone from the bedroom. I wonder if I'll accidentally dial.
Hello?
Hello? It's Dave across the street. And I'm sorry to bother you because I don't even know you. But my wife is out with the car tonight, and I'm calling to see if you have any cold medicine, because I have a really bad cold. And I can't really get anywhere. Hello?
Yes. Who do you think you're calling?
I live at number 24, and I just looked you up in the phone book because, like I said, I've never talked to you before. And my wife is out with the car, but I could walk down.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, you don't have a right number.
I live about 10 houses away. I know you don't know me.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking, maybe you have like some old Sudafed or NyQuil, or just something so I can get to sleep tonight.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. I should have looked up an address before I did that, because I could have had it going a little better. I'm off my game because I'm sick. I've been sick for the past 3 or 4 days, and it's gotten worse today to the point where it's difficult for me to breathe, because I'm just so congested. At least my nose stopped running. Which is probably bad, because now it's just all backing up and clogging me up inside. I'm going to try this 7-Eleven. Let me see if I can find it. There's so many private messages coming in. Mike Capel says, hey, KDK, can you hear me? This is weird. Don't know if it's working now. So, Mike, now you know it's working. This is how... My voice is going in and out like a prepubescent kid. This is how you send me your information if you have somebody that you want me to call. You go to the chat room at kdkprankcalls.com, you double-click on my name, and, actually, if you're using Java, you have to right-click on my name and whisper something to me. That's how you send me your phone numbers and your information. Or if you're on IRC, just double-click me and send me a private message. It works either way. And I'm smoking a cigarette here, and I probably shouldn't, but menthol actually helps my throat. Mentholyptus. I feel like such shit. I was tooling around the eBaums World Forum, and I came across a call that somebody made using the Gladys Richford soundboard. So it's the first, as far as I know, it's the first Gladys Richford soundboard call not done by myself or Keith, and it's not very good, but I thought it was neat that somebody used it. It's only 25 seconds, so I'll play it now.
Press 4.
Hello? It's me, Margaret.
time.
If you are satisfied with your message.
And there you have it. It's amazing what entertains children. And the cat is mesmerized by a moth. Hello, kitty. You want to say hello? Julian. That's too quiet. You got to be louder. Julian. Say hello. Julian. I disturbed your moth watching. I shouldn't even have done the show tonight. I feel like such crap. Let me see. I got my phone card here. Who can I call? She-Males Gone Wild. I'm curious about the She-Males Gone Wild. I don't want them any more wild. They're already wild enough as it is. Hello, I'm looking for Jada.
She's not here.
Are you mocking me?
No.
Yes, you were.
No.
I'm just excited to talk to Jada. You don't have to pick on me.
Who is it?
I'm going to leave you my number. Can you have her call me back?
Yes.
My name is Haggy.
Who?
Haggy
Okay.
Cockman.
Who?
Haggy Cockman.
Marilyn.
Huh?
Marilyn.
Really? Is that what you said?
Marilyn.
Marilyn?
Yes.
No, I said Haggy.
This is Marilyn.
Oh, hey. How you doing, girlfriend? I feel like I know you because Jada's told me so much about you.
Marilyn.
That's you, right?
No, that's you.
I'm not Marilyn. I'm not a woman, I'm a man. It's Haggy.
Haggy.
I'm a friend of Jada's.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah?
Uh-uh.
Well, you don't know everybody. She does.
Nuh-uh.
That's right. No.
Your name is Marilyn.
Okay, you caught me.
Okay.
It's Marilyn. Can you put Jada on the phone?
She's not here.
Where'd she go?
She went to a party.
I was supposed to go with her.
You what?
She was supposed to come with... Oh, I was supposed to drive because she said she wanted to drink tonight and I was going to drive. I was going to be the designated tonight. So she went on her own?
Yes.
Well, I know what the party... Huh?
Of course.
What do you mean? Of course. She was supposed to wait for me.
You didn't come to dinner.
She didn't call. She was supposed to call and tell me when she was ready. I was just waiting here the whole while. Now I missed half the party.
She did come.
She did not. I've been here the whole while.
She called you.
She called me.
Yeah.
She must have got the wrong number because my phone hasn't rung all night. I think you're just playing with me.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you are.
Nuh-uh.
Who is this?
Shamar.
Shamar?
Yes.
Is that a boy or a girl?
A girl. I mean a boy.
You're silly. But I like you. Next time we go out drinking, we're going to bring you with us. Can you drink a 40?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
You know from experience?
Yes.
Oh, how old are you?
14.
No, you can't be drinking 40s. I was just kidding.
Why not?
You drink those little teenies. You drink Capri Sun and Gatorade. You don't drink 40s.
I know what they is.
Well, you know what they are, but you don't drink them.
My cousin gave me some.
No. You get drunk?
No.
You get dizzy?
No.
You didn't drink enough?
I didn't drink it all.
Well, it tastes really bad anyway.
No, it don't.
You like beer?
Yes.
Oh, my God. We need to call Child Protective Services. Well, you tell your mom that I called, okay?
Okay.
It's Haggy Cockman.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, what a sweet little kid. A heartwarming moment after my hate-filled rant. And speaking of hate-filled rants, there is some news I need to give about this whole social crime situation, and I'm sure everybody's sick of hearing this, but this is more good news. Earlier this past week, Page, in a drunken rant, pissed off his host to the point where his host deleted the website from his server. So social crime ceased to exist. The streams were down, the Ventrilo was down, the site was down, the bulletin boards, everything, the whole 9 yards, completely shut down for about 2 days until they found a new host. And I think their bulletin boards are still gone because those were deleted and they're irretrievable. Nobody had a backup, so they're going to have to start from scratch. So yay! And, you know, doing it in Pedger's name. So I thought he was a total tool. I thought he was like another one of Pedger's little puppets, kissing his ass, trying to impress God knows who. But it turns out Joe's got a pair of big-ass brass balls of his own, like me. And he just deleted everything. So way to go, Joe. And with the old Social Crime streams, what used to be Social Crime's old streams, Joe has decided to keep running, and he's going to start his own network, entitled Wild Bunch Radio Network. So I believe if you go to Wild Bunch Radio, www.wildbunchradio, Wild Bunch Radio, you can, I don't think there's much up there yet, but you can go take a look at what the site is going to look like. And some of the shows that they will be playing are, they're going to have Zeev, who recently quit Social Crime. They're going to have V-Fortune Loopy, who also recently quit Social Crime. And they're going to have Venison, who is was fired from Social Crime way back in the old days. And GIMP, that's going to be the new home for the GIMP. The GIMP did a show on PCU for 2 weeks, and now he's moving on to Wild Bunch Radio starting next week, I believe. And who else? Oh yeah, KDK. That's right. They're going to simulcast this program. I don't believe they are right now because I don't think their station is up completely yet. But when they're ready, they're going to be simulcasting KDK's Lunatic Fringe, what you're listening to right now, as well as Ghetto Style with Ted and Rebel, the prank call program done by Ted himself and Rebel, that comes on right after me at 1 in the morning. Not tonight, but normally they come on right when I go off at 1 o'clock. They won't be on tonight, unfortunately. See, it's just an off night because Ted's not here and I'm feeling like crap, so it's probably a bad night to tune in. Please don't judge me by the way tonight's show goes, because I know it's not going to be that good. And an update, there are 6 people listening to Social Crime right now. Way to go. You set your goals and you go for them. It was a dream, go make it happen. Let me take a sip of my ginger ale here. Man. Let me see if anybody has sent me in a phone card yet. Mike Capel was also on his network. That's right, Mike was the co-host for Ventrilo Nation for quite a while. And Ryan is sending me in a phone card. Thank you, Ryan. So we can make some prank calls. And he's got the phone number for Doris. She's got white hair and black penciled eyebrows and a funny voice. Okay, anybody with a funny voice. Old ladies with a funny voice. And I know exactly what he means, too. You know, like how the old ladies will, pluck their eyebrows, and then they draw them in, but they're old, and maybe their eyesight's not so good, or maybe their hand is shaky, so they get, weird, retarded-looking clowny eyebrows that go up in the middle of their forehead, or, down over their eyelid. Well, we can give her a try. I'll give her a try. I'm going to have to go back to my, let me find some goblins. She might be asleep.
Hello. No one is available to call. Leave a message after the...
Hello, how are you doing, DM? It's Jill down at the soup kitchen. How are you doing? Can you pick up the phone, please? Because I know you're home. I know you're not going out. Hello? Well, as you can hear, I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm not going to be able to make it down to the kitchen tomorrow. And my lung cancer has been acting up for a lot of drainage and fluid leakage out of the hole in my throat. So I'm going to take it easy and relax tomorrow. And I was calling to see if you could fill in for me down at the soup kitchen. So unless you call me back, we'll be expecting you around 8 o'clock. So thank you for doing this favor for me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I have a feeling it's going to be an early program. I think I'm going to end the program early tonight because I'm trying to overcome my feeling like shit, but it's not working. I still feel like shit. I got a nice Mexican phone card. Let's prank. How can I contact you? Here's my number. I have a phone card. I want to do some hardcore pranks with you. Much experience, good voice impressions. Sounds like you're doing like a job application. I have a phone card. I want to do some hardcore. What is a hardcore prank? Because we don't like to do like prank calls where we're going to call people up and pretend we're the cops or threaten people and shit. If we threaten people, it's got to be some kind of retarded threat that nobody's possibly going to take seriously. Like you're going to come over and beat up the dog or flush the bird or something. I gotta blow my nose.
I got this one. No, this is Gladys.
Hello?
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 Gladys. My name's Gladys.
Huh?
This is Gladys.
Huh?
You bastard! No shit, I'm sorry.
You're getting all wrong number.
What's wrong with you?
Huh? What are you?
You leave my dog alone.
Who yet?
You ran over my dog.
Huh?
My dog's got 3...
I don't even know why we find that so funny, but that was Ted calling up Long Dong 2 weeks ago and doing the Gladys Richford soundboard to him. And ironically, it's probably the longest conversation we've ever had with Long Dong, because usually all he does is scream something incomprehensible and hang up. And this time he said a couple of incomprehensible things, and then screamed something incomprehensible and hung up. And you could hear me and Ted dying the whole while in the background. I don't know why, but Long Dong just cracks us both up like crazy. Okay, Reclude wants to do some prank calls, so maybe we can call him. And Mike Capel says, no, I want to call. I have Mike Capel's prank call from a month or two ago that he did to a friend of his. And as soon as Mike got 3 words out of his mouth, his friend's like, hi, Mike. And it's pretty funny for all the wrong reasons. I probably couldn't find it fast enough to play it right now, but it would be funny for me to play it. Great, you give me your phone number, you tell me to call you, and then you're not going to answer.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished recording, press pound. To cancel, press star.
Hello, my name is Jill, and I'm in great need of being educated about street knowledge because ghetto people are always taking advantage of me. So give me a call back.
I can't do that. Reclude says Reclude lives for pranks. And apparently not, because I just called you, buddy, and you didn't pick up the phone. Let me... I'm dying over here. I need some ginger ale. I didn't want to let everybody down because I knew there would be no ghetto-style show tonight, so I didn't want to let everybody down that there wasn't going to be any shows at all tonight. So I said, I'll go on and maybe I'll feel better, and instead I'm feeling worse.
hours, 21 minutes. Hello?
Hey, Mike Capel, how are you
Hey,
doing?
Katie K, how you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. Actually, I'd feel much better if I weren't sick.
Oh, well, you sound really good, so keep up the good work.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be ending early tonight.
No, you don't want to do that now, do you?
Yes, I do.
Wait, I'm all ready for calls.
You feel like calling somebody?
Oh, I feel like calling a bunch of people tonight.
Well, why don't we call people local to you, because I only have the one phone card, so I'm not going to be able to use the same card twice. You know what I mean? I used it to call you.
Okay, yeah, I can block the number, that's no problem.
Okay, yeah. So just,
Give me, like, though, I'm trying to figure out, 'cause I want to,
I should warn you, Star 67 costs 50 cents.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm. Unless you're like me, and you just pay the flat $5 or whatever it is, so that your number's always blocked.
No, it's always been free.
What? Oh, Star 67 is free for you?
Yeah, Star 69 is the one that costs money.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's cool. Different places charge different things, but the standard is like, it's usually 50 cents.
No, I've never been charged for it.
Okay, cool.
So let's see now. I'd like to call. Let's see, who could we call that? And I would probably do Jill's voice.
Well, at least pick a different name.
Okay, how about Rosalina?
Okay. But then you can add a little Spanish accent to it, make it a little different. Because Rosalina's a Spanish name.
Okay, now do you want me to do the actual, like,
hello, this is Rosalina.
Whatever you think will work.
Okay. Well, why don't I call, one of my...
But here's a pointer. Don't call anybody you know, because they're probably going to know it's you.
Oh, okay, yeah. People that don't know my voices. Why don't we call the gay guy?
Doesn't he know your voice?
No, he's never heard me do pranks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, call up the gay guy.
Alrighty, hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay, now when I hit the flash key, the thing didn't work. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
I think one of the phones are off. Yeah, someone's playing with the phones. Hold on, we got some technical difficulty here. Oh, one of the cats were...
Huh?
Well, one of our cats were playing with the telephones.
Oh, okay. The cat's on the phone.
One of the cats... Yeah, the cats wanted to do a prank with us.
Yeah, my cats prank with me sometimes.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Hello? Hello, I'm looking for Scott Saylor.
Yeah?
Hello, Scott. My name is Rosalina. How are you doing, dear?
Who?
Rosalina, how are you doing, dear?
Who is this?
Rosalina, I'm sorry, I've got a very bad bout with throat cancer.
Uh-huh.
How are you doing, dear?
I'm doing alright, man. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I was wondering if you know a place in Wausau called Oz.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Well, let me tell you about myself. I'm bisexual.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering if you would be willing to hang out with me, dear.
When?
Well, I'm available whenever you are, dear, so what does your schedule look like?
Well, evenings, or...
Okay.
Where'd you get my number?
Well, I was browsing the internet, and I did a search for, like, sailboats, and I got your name in there.
Oh. Okay, so what are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for a wonderful guy, and from what you sound like a very handsome guy.
Okay, with a big old dick, huh?
Yes, with a big old dick, yes.
Where do you live?
I live over here on North 2nd Avenue.
Oh, okay.
In Wausau.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to talk as best I can, but I got this throat cancer pretty bad here.
Uh-huh.
So tell me that about yourself, dear. What do you look like?
Oh, I'm about 6 foot, white high proportion.
How big's your salami?
Pardon?
How big is your salami?
Oh, pretty fucking big, man. Nice big old head on it and shit.
You make me purr.
I think this is kind of a joke, isn't it?
gone.
I think he was still there and listening. I didn't hear
No,
him.
I just clicked over twice. He's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't think he hung up. I think he was still listening.
What did you think of that one?
It would have been better if you called somebody you didn't know so that you could use your real voice. Because if you're calling trying to hook up with somebody, you can't hook up with the Joe voice. Nobody wants to hook up with somebody sounding like Joe. Unless they sound like Ed.
I wonder who I could call. Do you know of anybody?
Dial a random number. Dial your local prefix and then 4 random digits.
Okay, let me block. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I guess they don't want me to do that.
They won't let you?
No.
No more prank calls?
What I could do, Katie, is I could go home, because I like their neighbors. Because I'll be more than happy to make calls from my place. Have you ever, just out of curiosity, have you ever called a correctional facility?
No, I don't mess with, like institutions. You know?
What about, like, the hospital?
I'm not going to prank a hospital. Aside from getting in trouble, it's just cruel because they're trying to help people and you're wasting their time.
Okay. Well, what I could do is I can go home or something, and I can, we'll do random calls. We'll do, like, my prefix and then maybe 4263 or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me do that, and,
you're going to have to give me your other number.
Okay, I'll give you that in the chat room. Give me about, what's that? Okay, I've got a number we can call.
Okay.
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Apparently the people over at Mike's have a request for a prank call.
Got voicemail.
Voicemail. Okay, well, when you get home, just send me your other number and I'll call that one.
All right, then.
Okay, Mike. Peace out. And that was Mike Capel, former co-host of Ventrilo Nation, social crime alumni. Oh, God, I feel like crap. So who's winning in the Diss Fest, and who is the judge tonight? Who's judging who's winning in this Diss Fest? Ellie is asking if Juggle is getting mad, so I guess whoever gets mad is the loser, I guess. Whoever gets the most pissed off, for real, is the loser, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to piss your opponent off in the diss down. I'm going to go take a piss down.
Hello?
Can I talk to Fleeta Jackson?
Is she speaking?
Excuse me?
Is she speaking?
I thought you was a man.
Well, I can't help what you thought. I'm not.
Anyways, I got this bill down here at Casey's Pub. It's got your name on the bill.
What is it?
Well, somebody had a round of drinks yesterday and said they settled it with Fleeta Jackson.
Who was it?
They said just to settle it with Fleeta Jackson.
Well, what did they get?
They got about 12 beers.
No, I don't know anything about it.
They said that they were celebrating somebody coming out and stuff.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Well,
I don't drink beer, and I don't know anything
Well,
about
somebody
it.
got to pay this bill.
Well, maybe so. You have to find out who did it.
You got a husband?
No.
You got a daughter who gonna do this?
I have a daughter 8 years old.
And she drinking beer?
No, indeed.
Somebody ordered 12 beers and said to settle it with Fleeta Jackson.
Were they black or Mexican?
I don't pay attention to things like that.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Who are you anyway?
I said, this is Casey from Casey's Pub.
Where is Casey's Pub?
Down on 57th Street.
57th and what?
57th and Long.
Long? Where is Long?
It's down the ways by the grocery store.
I live in Compton. I don't know anything about that. Where is Casey's? Tell me the street for real. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it.
So, you ain't gonna pay for this?
I don't know anything about it.
You can come over to Casey's and work off this bill.
I'm not going any place. I haven't been there to drink, and I haven't been there for any reason, so there's no reason.
And I remember they done eat up all my peanuts, too.
Well, I don't know who has my credit
Some
card.
really gangly-looking black people.
No, I don't know anything.
You know, eating all of my food and asking if they can get free beer. You wouldn't know any people like that?
Well, I know my neighbors.
Is they gangly?
Yep. And they're from the ghetto.
They're from the ghetto.
Right. They have a Section 8 house next door.
Section 8. I don't know about all that. I just know that somebody drank 12 beers and ate up all my peanuts.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I have been sick in the bed for 3 days. I'm waiting for Kaiser to open so I can go back.
All right, I guess I'll just eat it then.
Well, please don't use that anymore. How do they do it? With a credit card or what?
I don't remember. They didn't pay for nothing. They just said call Fleeta Jackson.
Well, the people wanted to borrow some money yesterday, and I told them so.
Oh, they was trying to borrow money, and then you told them no, and they...
I don't know what they did. My car license has my name on it, so they can get that.
Damn, there's some nasty people do stuff like that.
I know it. I'm glad you called. And they didn't pay. Well, I don't see how they could pay with a credit card because I have my credit cards in my wallet.
Now, you reckon that I don't know if it was them who did this.
I understand that. But I have no idea. I don't know anybody that drinks beer. And nobody that goes out at night like that.
Now, talk to me a bit. Who are these Section 8 people?
I don't even know their names. Sometimes their mail comes here, and there's people there, and then the next few days they're gone, and then some more there. They're just in and out people.
So they're kind of suspicious.
Yeah, they have teenagers, and there's one woman who rented the house, and I don't know where these other folks come from.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep an eye out for these gangly Section 8 people. They come back into the bar and order some peanuts and beer, and I'll say they can't bill it to Fleeta Jackson.
Right, please do, because I don't know anything about it.
You have a good evening now.
Oh, thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You gotta love a prank call where they thank you for calling. And we're back. And that was Ted from 2 weeks ago calling up Fleeta Jackson because all the gangly black people were billing her credit card and eating all her peanuts. Man, I'm sounding worse as the night goes by. You know what? I think I'm going to give up on the hope of doing live prank calls.
3 hours, 10 minutes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, is this KDK?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
You're listening to me on the radio and you can't tell it's me on the phone?
Well, yeah, now because it's a delay, I guess.
Yeah.
Am I on the air now?
You're on the air right now.
Well, fucking A. So what's up, dude? I got a fucking Mexican phone card, and let's make some prank calls, yo.
Okay, where have you done prank calls before?
Just like everywhere, dude. I mean, I used to do them in high school so much. Everybody in the town knew me and shit, and all I do is prank people.
Okay, cool.
Prank, you know.
What voices or characters do you do?
Oh, I could do I can prank my own parents. I mean, that's the thing. I think that's the real true test.
Oh, really? That's, that's cool.
So yeah, I could do like old black guys, or just throw something at me. You know what I mean? Give me a prank test. I mean, just throw something at me. Say what kind of voice. You know what I mean?
Can you dial, or do you need me to?
Do I need like three-way or something?
Yeah, I mean, well, can you dial somebody else, or do I have to? Because I'll have to use a different phone card then.
Yeah, I can give you my phone card number.
No, I have it right here in front of me.
Oh, the 4509?
Yeah, it's very time-consuming to be dialing all the phone card shit. Oh, that's okay. Who do we want to call? Why don't you call up one of the transsexual escort services?
Yeah, because my wife is always going on there putting numbers on there. Starlight. It's my wife.
Starlight is your wife?
Yeah.
Cool. I like having a couple who listens to the show together.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I come listen to this shit all the time. I've been listening to it for at least, like, 6 or 7 weeks.
Cool.
So it's badass, and that's all I got to say is that there needs to be more pranks. You know, I think it's ingenious to have a prank show on the air. I mean, maybe it's been around for a while. Maybe other people have done it, but I just think it's a genius idea because I've listened to pranks like all day long and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I got out of it for a while, but now I'm starting to get back into it. I need to get some good recording equipment, and then I'll get some good pranks out there. But anyways, let's get down to business. We got a bunch of freaks out there we need to call.
Well, any calls that you do on the show will be recorded, so I can get them to you.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
Okay.
We could do that. Let's see, yeah, I used to live by these degenerate-ass people in Columbus. Bunch of dumb hillbillies. But anyways, She-Mail's Gone Wild. Yeah, that's what we got to do.
Okay.
Didn't you call that one, though?
I was going to, and I didn't.
Okay, serious inquiries only. All right,
Yeah.
let me see.
Sexy, classy, female college girls.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have a three-way or whatever. We got this broadband phone, Vonage, so it's kind of, I think it fried the one. We had a lightning storm last night. I think when you called the first time, it fried it.
Oh, really?
So.
Okay, I'm going to click over and dial the other phone card, and dial the person, and come back. So it'll take me like a minute.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Got to go through the whole rigmarole. Got to go through the phone card crap that I hate twice.
Welcome to the USA card. Please enter your PIN number.
The USA card.
Balance has been completely used. To make a domestic collect call within the United States, to make an international collect call to a foreign country, press 2.
Huh. It says that your card has been used.
To make it...
It's been used?
Yeah, it says it was completely used. The 4509 or the... Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I never used it, though.
Sometimes they expire if you don't use them, and they sit around for
like 6
months.
I've had it for a bit, yeah, because I never really used phone card. We got, like, pretty long distance. I apologize about that.
Okay.
Should we could dial random numbers that you... If you want your local or whatever, and we could just prank.
It's hard for me to get local working numbers, but let me look for I have a town phone book here that's relatively accurate.
I'll tell you what, next week I will have some fucking phone cards, because that's bullshit.
Well, next week I'll have some phone cards, but I came home from work today, and I took a nap because I felt like shit.
Yeah.
And I didn't go out to get the phone cards. Keith will have one when he gets here, but he's still at work probably for another 10 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. I'll say, you don't worry about it. You got the show.
Huh?
I'll get some phone cards, because you know what I'm saying. You guys work hard.
No, don't worry about it.
I don't work at all. I just I'm beat ass.
You don't work, so are you independently wealthy?
No, what I'm doing is I run kind of like a little recording studio at my house, and then I'm working at this beat ass. I can't mention the name because I'll probably get sued, but oh well.
A radio station?
No, it's stupid ass computer store.
Oh.
Because I get free shit all the time, so that's
Fries?
why I work there. No, it's it's a lesser known. Well, fuck it, I'll just say it. Micro Center.
Oh, okay.
It's like nobody even knows about it because it's like they only got 20 stores. But anyways, I run that place.
Oh, cool.
I'm like a cashier, but I run the motherfucker, so it doesn't matter. So and then I get my free shit, and that's it.
Okay, I'll give you a name, and we'll see what you can come up with. The name is Dick Hoblitzel.
Dick Hoblitzel.
Dick Hoblitzel. Okay?
Is it? Okay, we got it.
Hi, this is Dick. Please leave your name and your number. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Leave a message.
All right, listen. Listen, you've been fucking up. Been fucking up far too long, far too many times. You want to just give me a call, you fucking with my wife, you're going to get fucked up, buddy. I got your number, motherfucker. I got your number. I got your dick. You fucking up, buddy.
Okay. A lot of old people in this town, and they don't stay up very late. Okay.
Where you at, Connecticut?
Yeah. Okay, this...
I don't know what to say to answer machines.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to a person, fuck with them a little bit, see what they're, you know.
Yeah, no, it's easier when they say something for you to work off of. We got,
like gay bars or something, we can call them, or you probably already pranked the hell out of them.
There's only one gay bar in our area, and they won't accept block numbers because we've pranked them so many times.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
We did a whole series of pranks to them, and now they don't accept block numbers anymore.
Damn.
But
I wish there was some 800 numbers we could get you to, so we could do the three-way thing without being, it fucking sucks.
We got, I guess the fucking name doesn't even matter. So let's try this. It's Carl Hermonet.
Hermonet, yeah.
Just the
if
first.
we get with a real, you know what I'm saying, if we get with kind of like a, not to be racist or anything, but if you get with one, you know what I'm saying, a certain race, you know what I'm saying, you can play off things and, like, get somebody with a real ethnic name.
Okay, we got,
that'd be cool.
It's hard to find that kind of person around here.
That's true. Yeah, I don't even know, where the hell are you at up there? You guys up in, like...
We're in White Bread, Connecticut, so there's not a whole lot of foreign people around.
Like Stepford and shit? They got robot women walking around and shit?
Yeah, exactly. Sort of
fucking
like
just saw that movie. Christopher Walken is the motherfucker.
Oh, I'm going to have to go get the door. Hang on a second.
Yeah,
Actually,
no problem.
I'll have to put the headset down, but you can come with me.
Oh, yeah, you've called the hottest all live action with girls who are waiting to talk to you right now.
Oh, wait a
Here,
minute. It's a phone
access code or credit card number now to get started.
Oh, come on.
God damn it.
You there?
Yeah, man.
I don't know what the fuck. It's just not meant to be. Okay, well, maybe next time. I'll be feeling better and we'll have better luck.
Yeah, dude, I'm seriously gonna work on Sonora, get some phone cards so we can do some pranks around here, because I got a list of numbers around here.
Better than getting a phone card, I'll get a phone card. Why don't you work on getting numbers at work?
Oh, yeah, certainly. I got tons of numbers around here that work. It's just the 800 number is kind of hard to come by.
Like one of our listeners, Ryan, if you see somebody who's like retarded or goofy or like some old person at work, like get their name, write it down, look it up.
Holy shit, dude, I've got a ton. I mean, I'd like to fucking prank everybody at work. They're a bunch of cocksuckers.
Well, I don't mean like people you work with, but like customers. If you see like some old bag come in.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's all I do is stand up there and get names and numbers, dude. I'll be like,
cool.
I go in the database and shit, dude.
There you go.
It's an unending
amount
of data, so we'll be in there.
That'll be something to look forward to.
But hey, I appreciate the help tonight. We had some good times. We tried, you know. But
I'll talk to you next week.
All right, talk to you later, man.
Peace out. I can't always go the way we want it to. Man. I apologize for the crappy program tonight, but I feel like crap. No.
Hello?
Hello, is Mariah there?
Mariah, I think you got the wrong number.
I'm calling the number that Mariah gave out on the air. She says call me for a hot time.
I don't know anything about it.
This isn't masturbating with Mariah?
You got 642-5483 at the Cinnaboy.
So there's nobody there named Mariah masturbating?
That's right.
Okay, well, I'll find her.
I must have dialed wrong.
Well, that is not even masturbating with Mariah.
I know, I said that on purpose.
Misfit Radio, you're on the air.
Hey.
Who's this?
It's Katie K. How you doing, girlfriend?
Oh, hey, Katie K. Long time no talk.
I couldn't help but notice that you're on the air right now. I thought you were on, like, Thursdays.
I was, and now I'm filling in Rice Box. I don't know. I got a new job, and I work till 9 o'clock, so I don't know when I'm going to be doing my show.
So now we're competing. That's not nice. That's not right.
Why, where are you? Are you on right now?
Yeah, well, you're on the air twice right now. We're both on the air twice. We're both on both networks.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. We are on two networks.
Yeah.
So how is your show going?
Horrible, because I have a cold and I feel like shit.
Yeah, well, it's okay. My show's doing horrible, too, so...
Hello, Sloan. How are you doing, dear?
This is Rosa Soul.
Hello, Sloan. How are you doing, dear?
I love that.
I didn't even know.
How are your dick bumps? He was telling me he had lumps and bumps all over his penis. So how are they doing?
That's not funny. Mariah actually inspected my dick last night.
For bumps?
No, it's because he has bumps on it. I don't know what that's from.
Wash it, okay.
Does he have like a million tiny little bumps, or like wart-like bumps?
Just like a few little bumps.
If it's like
I covered my dick with
it actually looks like it's raw, and that's why.
Ooh, that's not right.
Yeah. What radio? What do you have? You have your own radio now?
I am the co-owner of PCU Radio, which is what we're on right now. And
I see.
We're in the same slot that we're in for like 2 years now. And then you come along.
We're like 3 years now.
What?
3 years.
No, we're coming up on 2 years in September.
Really?
Or October, maybe.
Wasn't it 3 years ago when we started on,
It seems that way.
This is the way networks should be. We should talk to each other when we're both on the air.
I don't have a beef with anybody. I love you guys. Even though you guys said some unkind shit about me on the air.
About you?
When you guys were pissed off at Jim and Al, you're taking pot shots at me for no reason.
When?
When you guys were pissed off at Jim and Al, you're going off about the shirt.
Yeah, what's that do with you?
You were going through the schedule, and you get to KDK, and you're like, well, nobody listens to him anyway.
Mariah.
I'm so terrible. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Did I take that off the record?
No, because...
I really don't remember saying that. That's probably because I was pissed off.
You were probably liquored up.
Yeah, I was probably drunk, I was probably pissed off. I bitched about everyone.
Well, I did get congratulations on your impending nuptials.
Yes, our wedding.
You're not pregnant, are you? It's not like one of those shotgun weddings, is it?
No, it's not till June 18th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have time. You're going to come to the wedding, too. So fuck you.
Yeah, I'll be there to heckle.
Huh?
I'll be there to heckle.
Good.
Me and Dave will be in the background going, boo!
No.
Yeah, object or something, make it funny.
Yeah.
Object to make
Anybody have to use the bathroom?
I object. Sloan said he loved me only.
Yeah, be like, Sloan is there with me.
My penis? That's my penis with the bumps.
That belongs to me.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go so you can get back to your show. Peace out, man. Bye-bye. And that was Mariah and Sloan, because it was like the first toll-free number I could think of, because I got my phone card. Yeah. Lovely. I'm not burping tonight because I feel like shit. I've been drinking ginger ale, and I opened one beer and drank like one sip of it. And the show is... What?
That's why I switch around.
What?
I feel like drinking and you do.
You feel like drinking tonight?
5 beer.
Cool. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to give up on doing this whole prank call thing tonight. I apologize. I tried to do some live prank calls. It didn't work out. These things happen sometimes when you're dealing with a live prank call program. These things are going to happen. I have a ton of confirmed numbers that I could call, but no phone card with which to call them, and no voice with which to do any voices. So I can sit here and stretch until midnight or something. Should I stretch or should I just go off the air? People in the chat room, let me know. I could play the Juggle Who says, I have dick bumps. Dick bumps repressinin.
Wouldn't that be...
I think he's saying he's a representative for the Dick Bump Foundation.
You know, we should try to find somebody. Wouldn't that be a great name, Dick Bumps?
Somebody find...
Richard Bumps.
Somebody find someone with the name Richard Bumps. We'll call him next week. Dick Bumps. We'll do a whole series of Dick Bump calls. Just in honor of Juggle Who. So who won this diss-off in the chat room tonight? Last I saw, Juggle Who was getting really pissed off at Neo. So whoever loses their cool the most is whoever loses the fight. Whoever gets the upper hand by pissing the other person off more is the winner, I guess.
Yeah, but your mother's so black.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. Is she talking about the dick bumps? At no point were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Even in this room is dumber for having... Everyone in this room is dumber for having listened to it. You are one load I wish your mother had swallowed. And he replies with, I bet my words have hurt you so much that you now resemble Rocky Balboa after the second Apollo fight.
Okay.
Spicy ginger ale. You know, everybody's like all feeling bad for me at work today because I felt like such shit, and I was like, who? What? Yeah. Like every 5 minutes, I have to like duck behind something and like blow my nose.
Yeah.
And then every time you blow your nose, you got to go wash your hands because I'm a chef. I'm making food.
Yeah.
So I got to go wash my hands every time and I'm blowing my nose every 5 minutes. So I'm like obsessive compulsively like washing my hands all day and blowing my nose. My nose is sore. My hands are red. And then I was trying not to cough because people can hear that. You know, I don't want the clients to hear like somebody hacking up in the kitchen. Yeah. Plus, if I'm coughing and hacking really good, something might fly out. So I got to go to the sink and do it.
Don't mind that, sir. That's just a little extra protein.
Yeah.
That's there for the flavor, sir.
I wonder if somebody. Well, there's a couple of people blinking here. I wonder if somebody actually found a Dick Bumps. Call Collect. Somebody named Bud Glutton wants me to call him Collect. No. You should check out the sketch Damien did of you. Good job. Oh, Damien did a sketch of me. Damien, email it to me at kdk@kdkprankcalls.com. I love it when people do artwork like related to us so that I can put it up on the fan art page.
Damien from,
Someday when I'm retired and nobody remembers who KDK was and I'm like 60 years old, I can go through my fan art. I used to be important in my own mind.
Is this Damien from NHB?
No, that's not Damien, that's Damon.
Damon.
And if he listened, he would never admit to it, probably.
Well, I'm sure he's listening to Masturbating with Mariah.
Misfit Radio.
Yeah, but he's masturbating stuff.
Oh, he's masturbating to her?
Yeah.
He's masturbating to Mariah.
Well, because he can't see, so he's got to just listen to her voice and get all aroused by it.
Juggle Who says to Stretch, he says, we love hearing you talk, at least just talk. Well, if I can't do pranks, at least I can just talk. And somebody, let me open this in the new browser, because I think Soul found a Dick Bumps. Dick Bump? Mountain Home, Arkansas. Dick Bump public records for $6.95. You want to get the public records for Dick Bump?
No, I think we're good.
Well, save that number and send it to me next week, or better yet, confirm it and then save it to me. No, I haven't seen my portrait. Post a link to the chat room, Damien. If it's posted anywhere, post a link to the chat room, and I can go look at it now. Or if you emailed it, I'll go get it. I'll go to the email, and I'll go get it right now. I want to see the drawing of me. There's only like 2 decent pictures of me on the site. Or maybe he did a drawing of my ass. He was asking if there was a picture of me anywhere, so I sent him like links to like the 2 real pictures, and then the third one was my ass. Dude, wash your mouth out with some Pine Sol. That cat shit you've been eating is stunge fool. Stunge. Is that like a new word? That's a new put down. Neo so far she's inventing new words to put people down. I can smell it all the way over here to talk about scat. Do not leave. You can and you do sound good. Mike is missing the point. I can do the voice, and it sounds decent because Jill is supposed to sound raspy anyway. But it hurts, and it makes me cough. Damien says he's masturbating to Neo's disses. Now that's disturbing. Jungle Who follows up with, well, Neo, you remind me of the kid on the playground that ate her own boogers and cuts herself so that she can spend time with the school nurse and get a whiff of her winter fresh smelling pussy. I never heard of a pussy smelling winter fresh. Look what he's doing. He was just chewing on the plastic. We have a cat that's a compulsive vomiter. See him?
Yeah.
He's a compulsive vomiter because he likes to eat things that he knows are going to make him vomit. They're going to get stuck in his throat and make him puke.
Tinsel. He loves tinsel.
Yeah, tinsel. Christmas is a lovely time around here because there's little wads of tinsely puke all over.
We didn't put tinsel up last week.
Yeah, we can't use tinsel anymore. Or garland. He'll eat the whole fucking strand of garland and puke it. It would be funny if you shit it. Like a turd with a garland hanging out.
You know what it was? One year my father's dog ate one of the plastic balls.
Oh, a plastic bulb?
Yeah, bulb. And like, I go over to my father's house, for Christmas. And I was in the other room watching television. I hear, Sorry.
I knew you were going to do that. That's why I moved away.
That's like I go in there in the other room to see what the fucking dog is yelping about, and like I see like the turds on the floor with fucking like a shard of glove plastic hanging out. So my father had to put on gloves and like help the dog like get the bulb out of his ass because it was broken up into pieces by this point.
So your dad put on a glove and stuck his hand in the dog's ass to pull out pieces of plastic.
Well, no, it wasn't like not in his ass, but like to his ass, and like was pulling the plastic out while the dog was.
So while the dog is shitting, your dog's helping pull it out?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I mean, what else is he gonna do?
I remember when we first got Julian, he didn't know how to wipe his own ass or something, and he always used to get shit crusted all over his ass, and I used to make you wash it because he's your cat. And he's too stupid to figure out how not to shit all over his own fur.
Well, he figured it out.
Yeah, he finally figured it out. He's got just as much fur now as he did then, but he figured out how to keep it away from his butt hair.
Well, now, plus now, his shit is solid, not just liquid.
No, he's got diarrhea constantly.
Yeah, but it's not like it was.
Yeah, it is. He leaves puddles in the litter box. The cat always has diarrhea. There's something wrong with him. We should bring him to the vet.
Yeah, I know.
He's got some kind of digestive problem, probably. I think it's him.
Yeah, no, it is him.
Yeah?
It is. Because I hear him.
Yeah, you can hear it come out. Lovely, you're trying to sleep. First you're hit with the sound, and then a couple minutes later the smell, all the way from the bathroom, makes it to the bedroom. Makes you want to fart under the covers and duck in just to
pretty nasty
smell something more pleasant.
I remember I was in the bathroom one day. This is back when we had neighbors. And I hear...
From a neighbor?
Yeah, from the guy over there.
That's how thin the walls are over here.
And I'm like, wait, that wasn't me.
Yeah, you're on the toilet, you hear, wait a minute. That wasn't me. That wasn't my splash.
Can we get a courtesy flush, please?
That was not my beautiful splash. Anyway, listen to Andrew Dice Clay crying on the Arsenio Hall show, and I'll be right back.
I did something. I mean, people go, what's the real Andrew Clay Silverstein? Who is that other, opposed to Dice? Mm-hmm. Because I get, who's Dice, who's Andrew Clay, who's the Jewish kid, who's the guy that's acting Italian, well, you want to know who he is? I'll tell you. And everybody watching and everybody in the studio should hear it. Andrew Clay is a guy that came out here about 10 years ago and broke his ass. You know what I mean? Broke his ass. He believed in himself. Became the hottest comic in the world. And anybody that doesn't like it could wipe their ass with whatever they say about me. Just let me say this, because I always believe that you could take yourself and put yourself... I get choked up because you put yourself where you want to be. And, No, wait a minute. You put yourself where you want to be, and I broke my ass for 12 years. And tomorrow when that movie opens, the country's going to see it, and they're going to laugh their asses off. And that's what it's about.
Famous last words. The movie he's talking about is Ford Fairlane, the movie that effectively ended his career.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Pavarotti.
Yes.
Yes, this is Charles Boyer from the Office of the Prime Minister of Canada.
I hear you before.
Okay, thank you. Would you like to speak with the Prime Minister?
With pleasure.
Okay, one moment. I will patch you through, sir. One moment.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Pavarotti.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very well.
It's a big honor for me to speak with you today.
Same for me.
Excuse my English. It's a bit rusty. I don't speak English very often.
Will never be like mine.
I learned it at the 254-6011. Do you speak French at all, or?
No.
No? Okay. The reason I'm calling you is that our country wants to make you a special invitation to a big event here. It's a big TV show.
When?
There will be a big ceremony, a big show that will be held in Ottawa, the capital of Canada. Le monde se couche à 8 heures. Did you have the chance to visit Canada when you came here?
I was in Calgary.
Oh yeah, Calgary. C'est plate en tabarnak là-bas. How did you like it?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay. So,
Well, this is pointless because I don't know what Pavarotti sounds like in his speaking voice. I have no idea if that's him or not. It sounds like it. The voice doesn't sound fat enough. You know how you can usually tell, like when people.
What he wants for his order for room service.
That's a prank call where somebody is doing an impression of Luciano Pavarotti. That was Fred Norris and Billy West doing a prank call where they were pretending they were Pavarotti and ordering like this enormous breakfast. I ought to play that one on the air sometime. Well, let me play the rest of it just because I started playing it, and some people might want to hear the end.
Beautiful audience, fantastic.
Yeah, it's like we say here at the Consanguin. I wanted to tell you that I'm a big fan of your work. I really love opera, and I think there's not a more beautiful kind of music than opera. If I may say, I think you are the Richard Abel of opera, and believe me, here in Canada, it's a big compliment. And I would be happy to be there myself if you're able to come. I don't know. I spoke with your assistant.
Yes.
And she told me, she told my office.
Let's think in the hand of
Terry.
Of Terry, then she knows my date and all these things.
Okay,
and I will be very happy to come.
Oh, thank you very much.
I hope just to have time, obviously.
I had a question I wanted to ask you. Do you think there's a new and coming generation in opera singers? Because I think nobody in the future will be able to accomplish what you did.
You never know. First of all, they have already opened. What I did, it was the first time.
Okay.
So, I made the first live television, the first recital at Carnegie Hall, the first concert in the stadium, in the arena, in the park with the three tenor, with the pop singer. That is something already done.
Mm-hmm. Why can't people send me the names for like really famous phone numbers for really famous people like Luciano Pavarotti? What do I get? I get Ant from Last Comic Standing, a guy that everybody fucking hates, and they end up attacking me when they hear the call because they hate him so much.
And what else do you get? You get Peter Tork, who has that thing.
Peter Tork. Well, don't say that. Well, actually say it, but.
Okay. Well, how long has he been not famous?
Oh, he's been famous all along. He just hasn't really produced anything. Well, he probably has produced a lot, and we just don't know about it, and we're insulting him by saying that Monkey Richie's going to send me an email detailing everything he's done since the Monkees. No, I'm kidding.
And, okay,
well, we did get Bob Denver. Bob Denver he's still a big deal. To somebody my age, he is. You didn't grow up watching like old Gilligan's Island reruns.
Yes, I did.
Then he is a big deal.
Yeah, but when was he done since?
They were from
Gilligan's Island?
They were from my parents' generation, and I saw them, and you saw them.
Yeah,
so
true.
He's endured 3 generations in Hollywood, so he's got to be.
I still wanted to call that other lady. Too bad she doesn't take.
Dawn?
Yeah.
Dawn Wells? Yeah, really, we ought to get our pranks in because these people won't be living that much longer. Bob Denver looks like he's living on borrowed time as it is. You see the South Park episode where they have Bob Denver in there? No. He doesn't look very far from the way they depict him, with like all the liver spots and the enlarged head. Gilligan is like really old and frail now, so his body is like more thin and decrepit than it was when he was younger. He was always like scrawny, but he's like worse now, and he's got this big giant circus head like Joan Rivers. Who?
Too bad Skipper's not around anymore. I'd love to see what he looks like.
The Skipper. He probably looked like Marlon Brando.
I'd like to go first.
We did get Kelsey Grammer though, so he's a much bigger deal. What the hell ever happened to that prank call? You remember when I called him and I asked him if he wanted to go to the Gay Pride?
I don't remember that.
And he answered in his real voice, and then he heard the stuff about the Gay Pride, and he changed his voice.
Yeah, and denying that he was Kelsey Grammer.
See, that's one that I couldn't use because, number one, Kelsey might come after us.
Yeah.
And number two, we can't definitely prove that it's him because he only says like 2 or 3 sentences in the real Kelsey Grammer voice. Same with the Ant thing. I listened to that Ant call again. I don't think it's Ant. I think it's somebody that he lived with. It was probably like an ex-boyfriend. Yeah. I think the guy in that Ant prank call, I don't think it's Ant because I've heard him in like interviews and I've listened to it again.
It didn't sound gay enough.
No, he's obviously gay in the call, but he's I don't think he's Ant. I think he was somebody who dated Ant. Like I say in the call, he's a jilted ex-lover. He's a jilted ex-lover because he didn't have kind things to say about Ant. Well, the numbers are going down since I'm not doing live prank calls, so I should probably just wrap up the program at midnight. I think that'll be it. I think we're going to close down the show at midnight.
Even in terms of doing opera better can be.
Yeah.
Can be.
Okay. Because I'm very interested in the subject because my nephew, my young nephew, is an opera singer himself. I was the one who told him he's good. His name is Gildor Roy, and he was on stage with a show called Kilometre, the musical, right here in Canada. I really think he has talent. Could you just maybe listen to him 1 second? It would be so grateful.
Yes.
Okay. Gildor, tu peux y aller, le gros t'écoute, là. What did you think about it?
Very pleasant, sir. Really, it's for me.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you could help him? Can I call you back about it?
We stay in contact with...
I'm sorry?
We stay in contact with...
Yeah.
Stereo Robson.
Because I love opera so much, and he's good. Gildor
that might be Pavarotti because he did the typical thing. He was pointing him off on his publicist or whatever. You know? He was saying, well, you didn't hear it because I had the speakers turned off, but he says, we'll keep in touch through Terry. So that's a typical celebrity thing to do, like pawn somebody who's bothering them off on their publicist or their agent or whatever.
Gildor? Anyway, il comprend rien de ce que je dis. Hein. Anyway, he has a big organ. As you can hear it, big organ like you. He has another song. In fact, Gildor, t'as une autre tune? Chante-y l'autre tune.
I think we've heard enough of that. You know what I can foresee like 5 years from now? I can foresee Jungle Who and Neo dating. Not right now because they live so far away, but when they get older, they have very similar type personalities. They got that streak of anger running in them. They can get together and diss people together. They'll end up like beating up old people, like going out at night and just attacking and beating up homeless people and old people, setting homeless people on fire and stuff. Damien says for some reason that one prank where they called the Chinese restaurant and asked for bukkake, that shit cracks me the fuck up. Was that us? I don't know. Is there anything else I wanted to make sure I got to tonight? I have more of these celebrity prank calls, but they haven't been very good. I'll save the rest of them for another week, I suppose. I can close that one out. I have some really bad prank calls that I was going to play so that we can laugh at them and make fun of them. Maybe we can do that in another program. I have some new prank calls from somebody named Artistic Terrorism, and I was going to play them tonight, but well, maybe I'll check them out. I haven't heard any of these yet. There's 5 prank calls that were sent to me, and I can't remember which one he was saying was the best one. I think it was this one called Gear, but it's like a 10-minute call, and then we're going to run overtime if I play it. And 10 minutes is kind of long for you guys to stay put and listen to a prank. And now I'm looking, these are all like really long calls. Okay, this one's only 4 minutes. Let me play this one. It's from artisticterrorism.com. I haven't heard them yet, so I don't know if they're any good at all or not, so I can't vouch for them. But we can listen.
Hello? Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Well, first of all, some of the worst quality recording I've heard in quite a while. Sounds like he's trying to do some kind of Ozzy voice or something.
Hey, turn that fucking music down. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hey, turn that fucking music. Hold on, I'll put the bartender on. I can't hear nothing.
Okay, well, everybody starts somewhere. And that was the sound of me spitting phlegm into the garbage. Lovely. Do you have any cold medicine aside from this NyQuil? Because I finished off that bottle of expectorant before. You know what an expectorant is? An expectorant is made. Do you know what it means to expectorate? That means to spit. So an expectorant, yeah, it's something that loosens up the mucus and makes it runny so that you can blow your nose and get rid of a lot of the mucus, and you can cough and get rid of a lot of the chest mucus.
Yeah.
And I drank like a half a bottle of that earlier, and I was like coughing and blowing my nose for like an hour straight. And I felt great afterwards for a little while, after I got all that phlegm out of me. And now I got it all building up again because I tried to blow my nose and it's just like all dry now. It's not coming out through the sinuses. It's just like settling in my chest, and I can feel it. I'm getting pneumonia live on the air here. I'll be dead before next program. I'm not going through that. I hate to call in sick on a day when I get paid such insane amount of money on Sunday because it's double time for me, but I can take personal days because I can't make it. I was dying at work all day today, and the problem, you want to be a trooper and you want to go in and you say, okay, I'll go in even though I feel like crap because maybe I'll feel better later. Maybe I just feel like crap because I just woke up. So that's what happened to work today. But then you're there, so they don't want to let you go, no matter how sick you are. Even though if they see I'm sick, they're supposed to send me home. If I'm like sneezing and coughing and stuff, they're supposed to send me home because according to Connecticut state law, I'm not allowed to be preparing food while I'm like have some kind of contagious illness. And of course, once you're there, they'll never let you go. Well, I shouldn't say that. They let me go 45 minutes early today, only because they didn't need me, because they had like too much help.
They let me go one time because I bitched and cried and complained. Actually, it was like a couple weeks ago when I had the clam chowder and the beer mixture.
Yeah, you don't mix beer and clam chowder. I have a feeling you didn't heat the clam chowder enough because you gave yourself some kind of food poisoning.
Because the first 3 times that I asked Denise, she's like, "No, you're not. Well, we need you. Come on, you can't go home." And then I just kept bitching and kept bitching and kept bitching. She goes, "Okay, just go home."
Yeah.
I was like, you're not gonna get any work out of me, so you might as well just send me home.
Yeah.
Stop paying me time and a half to work on Sunday.
You can either sit home and stay in bed and take medicine and just sleep all day and get better in a couple days, or you can.
What did I do? What did I do?
Exactly. You came home and you slept for like 20 hours and you woke up and you were fine.
Exactly.
Or you can try to go into work and try to stick it out, and you end up just getting worse because I feel worse now than I did this morning. Because I didn't get any rest because I'm working all day, and then I came home and I took a nap after I took my medicine. But I was still up at 9, to do this show. And this isn't very stressful because I took those pills that are on top of the microwave. They're unlabeled.
Yeah.
So they were either cold pills or sleeping pills. And I'm not sleeping. No, the Somanex are the blue ones, but there were some white ones up there. Actually, there's another one. Can you go get that last white one for me? Because it must not be Somanex because it didn't make me tired.
Yeah, no, the blue ones are.
I knew the blue ones were Somanex. I thought the other ones were like another sleeping pill because I know you used to. Maybe on the counter, there's like a little blister pack with one pill left in it. Or maybe I brought it over here. No, it's over there somewhere. Oh, great. Cold medicine is fucking expensive, too. It's fucking $7 for, 6 doses of, medicine. Uh-huh. Yeah, Mouse ate it. Mouse only likes the pills that have the gel coating. We have a very strange cat. She likes to lick the gel coating on pills. And pictures. I think it's the texture and the smoothness of it and the feel of it on her tongue. Because she likes to lick photographs. And she likes to lick... and glossy... yeah, photographs and glossy magazines and plastic bags, right? Yeah. She'll lick a plastic bag. And the pills that are gel-coated, like the NyQuil here.
Yeah, like gel caps.
Yeah. And that's dangerous because if Mouse were ever to swallow some of the NyQuil, it's probably enough to kill her.
Yeah, right. My mind you, mouse is maybe...
Mouse weighs less than a pound. Maybe like a pound and a half, yeah.
Very small.
So this is a dosage meant for a 150-pound individual. So if she got a little, she would probably end up killing herself. Keep out of the reach of kitties.
You know,
is it a phone card?
Looking for,
I just found another phone card.
Somebody came in yesterday looking for aspirin.
Aspirin?
Yeah, for like baby aspirin for her puppy.
Yeah, that works.
I didn't understand what the hell she was saying because like she's got like real like bad accent. She's like from one of Spanish. You know, she speaks Spanish. So I thought she kept trying to tell me Poppy.
Poppy. She's calling you Poppy.
No,
you thought she was hitting on you.
No. I thought that she was talking about her like boyfriend or something.
Oh, she needs baby aspirin for her boyfriend.
Yeah. She's like, I need baby aspirin for my puppy.
Puppy. Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, how old is your puppy?
Yeah.
No, you know, and like finally John came over and it's like, she's saying puppy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. I thought you said puppy. She goes, no, I'm not. I'm gonna get him regular if I for my puppy.
Oh man. Well, I think that's it for tonight, folks, because I feel like crap and I don't feel like going on anymore, and everybody's tuning out anyway. So thank you all for listening. I love you all, the few of you who stay tuned and stuck till midnight with us. Thank you all for listening. The program will be better next week. I'm sure I can't possibly still be sick by next week. If I'm still sick by next week, then there's something seriously wrong and I'll probably be hospitalized. So, thank you all for listening. I love you all. Tune in again next week, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on PCU Prank Call Underground Internet Radio. And stay beautiful.
Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving, revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 90 miles a second, so it's reckoned a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side.